Hey, welcome back to our live coverage from E3. Yeah. We're here at the Thrustmaster booth with Michael. Hello,
yes.
Michael.
Michael Peterson, representing Thrustmaster, do all of the North American marketing for Thrustmaster. So
very cool.
It's been a crazy E3 2016.
Yes. So I'm pretty familiar with the products. I own the 458 Italia wheel.
Yeah.
What's interesting about what you have is the how your system is modular.
Yes.
So why don't you talk about that a little bit, how
Sure.
you can interchange the wheels and
Sure.
stuff like that.
I mean, the idea is to be able to kind of, the same way you would mod a car, we want you to have that same experience,
Nice.
in your living room. And then also, too, I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, I always wanted a wood grain racing wheel, like wheel. It was a big thing for me. I love leather. So what we wanted to do is give the option to be able to kind of upgrade or just create a different type of experience for yourself within your digital environment, And so you can change out the wheel. We have Alcantara, we have leather, we have, 458 wheel, we have a 599 XX Evo. So, we have some really, really nice stuff. And that's the idea, was to be able to give you an opportunity to modify.
Yes, that's a really cool feature of the products. Wow. Now, right now you have your equipment, your Thrustmaster wheel and pedals.
Yep.
Why don't we talk about the shifter a little bit too?
Sure.
Do you have multiple shifters, or is it just
sure.
one?
So this is our TH8A shifter.
Okay.
It has actually a knob on it that's a little bit different than what you get in the box for rally, because we try to be, we want to give you like that real environment. So we want to make the shifter similar to what you would have in your real car. The T3PA Pro pedals, which I'm sure you own and they're amazing. And our TX servo base with a TM leather wheel add-on. We also don't know if you guys can see it, but we have some headphones on as well that kind of really bring that VR experience out. You need the sound, and I think this is really it. He's crashing everywhere, so I'm sure he might feel all over the place, but this is really like he said, an insane experience.
Yeah, it looks like it's really immersive. I always thought, I'm big into driving simulators.
Yeah. And
I always thought having the wheel, sitting in a seat, is the ultimate way to play these driving games, especially the simulator games.
Yeah, totally.
Now, you have your setup on the play seat here, like we said. I own a play seat. Mine's not as cool as this.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the pedal configuration, because I know they look like they're mounted upside down. Most people who may not have a seat would put the pedals on the floor, so that would be one configuration.
Well, it's actually not upside down. It's actually either way is just a different kind of racing, how you would race or what you would need to do.
So it would be depending on what type of game you're playing.
Yeah, it's kind of what type of game you're playing, and this is a rally experience, so this is kind of like in what we almost call like a true racing format, because in true racing cars the pedals aren't the same as in a normal car. So
yes, it's really cool product. Why don't we get some footage of Michael? Let's see what Michael has to say about it. Michael, how does that pedal feel and the wheels feel?
First of all, Rory, I couldn't be more nauseous. I literally, I am. I feel like I've been in a couple of car wrecks. It is unbelievable. I've been in a rally car. I've been on the rally course. I've been in the circuit. And this feels like being in there. And I said I never want to do that again because it's that insane and that intense. This is unbelievably realistic. And when I get the hang of it, it works. And when I don't know what I'm doing, it doesn't work. And then you're in the trees. I haven't flipped yet. I almost wanted to flip just to see what it would be like, but I'm actually nauseous. I actually am sweating. And but it is the most realistic driving experience I've ever had, and it's exciting as hell. And it's what a great way to train, by the way.
Yeah, like Michael said, using these wheel systems, they translate very well to real-world driving.
Totally.
So, why don't we talk about like these force feedback systems and stuff like that? Because we're talking about translating to real-world driving.
So the reason why you really want to pick up a force feedback, especially in this situation, is it allows you to feel the road, right? There's a brushless motor in there. It's a very quiet system, which in the past you've had other systems that make tons of noise. Doesn't feel as fluid. It's not as fluid of a drive, so having force feedback and also too having the ability to change that option within game is what really brings you that experience. Not everyone can do 100% full force feedback. they might fall out of their chairs. But those that are really into racing and understand kind of the physics behind it, of real racing on a track, especially in something like rally. Rally is, you know, dirt, it's trees, it's rocks. You really need that force feedback to kind of give you that feeling. On a regular race course, you need the same too, but it really allows you to like fully become immersed and be an immersive experience.
So you mentioned how it's adjustable. Now you do that in the software, correct?
Yes, it's all in software.
So you can change the sensitivity depending on your skill level.
Yes, on your skill level, on the style that you drive, kind of how you want to drive it. And also too, I mean, we really don't get into this that deeply, but then we talk about the rotation of the wheel. Rotations of the wheel change based on, you know, the cars that are actually being, you know, driven. So the truth of the matter is, you know, a rally car and an F1 car, they handle very differently due to all types of mechanics, but also based on the rotation of the wheel as well.
Yes. Very cool.
I just flipped over. I don't mean to interrupt the interview. You're doing great. I just flipped over. It's like flipping over. It's really, this whole thing is so realistic I can't even get over it. I'm sweating. I'm nauseous. I should have eaten lunch first, but then maybe I shouldn't have. And by the way, everybody who knows me knows I'm aggressive. I went at it. I didn't try to learn it first. I didn't try to, you know, figure it out or master it. I just went full throttle. It's awesome. It's awesome. I want this in the office.
Very cool. You heard it from Michael, man. He literally is sweating back there. So,
he is. It's a tough experience. Rally is tough.
Yeah. With that, we're going to wrap it up, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to check out some flight simulators. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more coverage from the Thrustmaster booth at E3 2016. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.
Thank you.